Well, I've gone ahead and finished the left-hand side. I was actually wondering if it's probably not better to attach these little hooks before you cement it in, but whatever way you do it, they go pretty simply. So let's set that aside, get the back door, and see if we can work out what's going on here. This is the inside part. Pretty good holes there to set it in. Let's go ahead and set the other one in place. Oops, a bit too much glue on that one, I think. There we go. And finally, we'll look at doing the water bottles or jerry cans. So let's finish up with those. Just give them a good squeeze. You want them to seal nicely. These often have marks on them which you just have to put some putty in later or just file it down. Just give that a good squeeze. There we go. One more to go. See what I mean? There's not a brilliant join. Put some glue in there. We'll file them down later. And that side's not good at all. And that's it. All right, well, looks like we on step number 9 now, and step number 9 is quite interesting because we do have an option here. Here we go. We see this component. Here's the plastic one, or we can do this PE kit. And so I decided to make up the PE kit and then decide, because sometimes the PE kit I think might look a little thin, and that's the idea, that it's thin and precise. But let's see if this works. And I just wanted to show you one of the PE kits that or one of the sides that I'm putting. I haven't done a lot of these. This is in fact only like my second one. But I think what I have worked out, and I might be wrong on this, so maybe one of the pros can tell me, is the PE kit has like a groove on that side, and you can see there's nothing. Hopefully you can see that. And so I've learned that you fold it into the groove side, not away from the groove side. The first one I did, I folded it away from the groove side and really just messed up. And I use a nice kind of straight edge like this. I don't have a special folding tool or anything, but this one seems to fold pretty good. Just need to push it a little bit. There you go. Nice 90-degree fold there. Let's do the small one first. It kind of kinks into the recess like that, and you can see it actually is working pretty well. Use my nail, keep that one a bit longer there, just push them in, and there we go. And so from the side it does, you see, get that sort of thicker side, and that's the PE kit. All right, well, let's finish off step number 9, this backboard assembly here, with our options of the PE kit or the plastic. And so I've gone ahead and made up the PE kit as I showed you a bit earlier. There are these other additional parts that you need to add on, which I just use a little bit of super glue, just kind of standard super glue here to get that all together. And so, you know, it's either this plastic part, which looks great, nothing wrong with it, or that part. So I'm gonna go for the shiny bits. Maybe it's that it's nice and golden shiny that I want to do that, but I'm gonna put those on and then put in this back door. So let's go ahead and finish this off. All right, let's put the door mechanism on now. There you go, it's a good fit. And then this protective cover. Pop a little bit more glue here and some up there. So that's looking pretty good. Now let's attach these PE parts with the jerry can holders. Let's see if this works. I might have to use super glue here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's holding too well. Let's give it a few seconds. Feeling a bit better now. Let's see. Give that time to dry. The jerry cans are going to fit in there once those are dried. And then from the PE kit, we will put the two straps, here they are, number 10, and we'll put those over there to hold the jerry cans in. I'm not going to do that now because I want to paint the water bottles, jerry cans, whatever you call them, and then we'll do it after that. I just thought I'd show you this. I've just placed them in here. And apparently I've got these mixed up. I put the the two same water bottles are supposed to go together, or jerry cans. But this is how it's going to look with a little strap in it. I haven't attached it yet, but the strap goes through these little holes here and around. I think it looks pretty good. It's come out pretty well. That will obviously press in a little bit better. I haven't fixed them in yet. As you can see, just pop them out like that. And so I want to paint those separately, and I'll glue it all together at the end. Well, let's finish off step number 10, the final step in this backboard and lower chassis assembly. So let's get ahead and do this. This just pops in there pretty good, actually. There we go, that's a good fit. And now let's attach it to the lower chassis. Well, I've gone ahead and stuck the backboard assembly in. Just required a little bit of pressure to make sure that's a good seal there. And I think that's all fitting together pretty good. There it is.